All right, so brewing video of our holiday roast. Trying to see if we can get to hashtag last sip. So
We're gonna make it.
yeah, a little bit of history. What do we got here? What are we drinking?
This is 50% of past crop Rwanda, 30% Peru, and 10% of fresh crop guava. It's sort of your classic holiday blend components.
And made in Chemex.
Gimmicks.
Hanging out next to Waylon, the pig.
Right next to the pig.
Cool.
Safety first.
I don't do a lot of judging like my home coffee, because I feel like it'll jinx the whole experience. So I'm a little new at this.
Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, it holds up pretty well. A lot of sweetness, sort of this like butterscotch, sort of like caramel drop candy, like those Withers candies, from when you were a kid. You only get like a little hint of the age.
Yeah.
But the age comes off more as like a powdered chocolate thing, like an Ovaltine sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it super vibes with that whole holiday blend sort of idea.
It's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, still really sweet. I was thinking the paper filter and the whole kind of little longer brew time might dry it out and make it not quite as nice as it was
pop
popping,
out.
but it's definitely really
I
nice.
did like sort of a little bit tighter brew ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Usually here in the office we do about 16-1. I did this one like 15-1 to sort of emphasize more so on the body, not necessarily want to play around too much with the peripheral fun flavors of your long coffee.
Exactly. Yeah, you get it too tea-like. You're gonna be drinking some oat straw tea. Notice I didn't say when we're filming this, because you ever notice like in 80s movies how quickly a movie seems old because they're like filmed, or they're like the day that it takes place, like 1984 on a Tuesday, and then you're watching the movie in like 1995. You're like, they should have just said like yesterday or something.
What difference does it make?
Exactly. So today we're filming this yesterday, so this is always gonna be fresh, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like this coffee. That Peru's punching above its weight too. It's got a little lemon and some kind of mango popping out.
Yeah, it's interesting how it is really offsetting something that is the majority, like a blend of majority long coffee. Like you get like a touch of that, but like that brew is really just taking that body and sort of overriding that. Because this could have easily been dry, sort of dusty and not, 100% put together.
When I was roasting more, we, had the French roast bin to throw things in, which obviously obscures everything pretty much, besides maybe some chocolate, besides smoke. But this is much more creative and a little bit more of a high wire thing to do, and it's done pretty well.
Yeah, all the while it's under $3 per pound grain, and that's doable for anybody. And margins there, because a lot of roasters are sitting on coffee that is this old. This is like pandemic coffee.
Yeah.
It's just a nice way to sort of get it out the door at the end of the year, do it some justice, and then just make people happy.
Yeah.
Then everyone's happy all down the line.
It's also like a weird dry run where you're like, oh wow, with these certain clients I don't have to be that precious, and then obviously it unlocks you to buy a few coffees that are a little bit cheaper too, to sort of put into things and not kind of overshoot what people are actually looking for in a certain roast or a certain account or whatever. So
you just have to cut those older coffees and just like not necessarily look too hard at it, but just get like boiler points. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Was this like really? What can this contribute to something as a part of something else? Does this have more offer to another coffee? And then that's how you sort of start to get into your percentages of how they offset each other.
Totally.
Like if we cut this Rwanda, we cut okay, it had its place, but what really jumped out was like spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that. I was like, and then when the idea for this whole blend video came about. It's like that's the coffee. You know, I would never imagine half of it would be in the corresponding blend, but it ended up working out really nice.
Not all older coffees are created equal. Some literally are, you know, pizza box minus the pizza, just the box and the, you know, steamy
the table.
Yeah, exactly. And then some are still really solid. You know, we got what that Honduras. It was like a year and a half old, and it was
still held up really well.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Just had like a smidge more body than you would be normal, but no age. So
pretty close to the end.
I am at the end.
Big fudge brownie right there.
It is. It cools down and turns into that, definitely. What do you think?
I think I have a last drop left.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Last sip. It works. Nice. Yeah.